Congratulations, you're a new mom and wondering what to do next. I've got 5 exercise moves you want to start working into your routine.
Let's go.
Hi there, Coach Tonya. Welcome and congratulations. You've had a baby, maybe just had a baby, maybe recently had a baby, and you're thinking about getting back into, getting back to that pre-baby body. So obviously you just did the toughest workout of all, hands down. But I've got 5 key moves that I want to show you, exercise moves that you want to start working into your already existing routine, or you want to just start working them into a routine that you're going to create to get yourself back to feeling strong, feeling better, and getting that pre-baby body back. But before I go into those exercises, I want to tell you about another program that you're going to love. If you click that pinned comment below, it's going to take you to a link for the Firm and Tight Mini Band product. Now these are 9 workouts, upper body, lower body, core, full body, and all you need is the DVD. You also get the digital download and the mini bands. It's all you need. You can do this workout anywhere, at home, when you're traveling. You don't need a gym, you just need some space. These are meant to help burn fat, build beautiful lean muscle, and increase and help your flexibility and mobility. What more could you want in a workout? So check that pinned comment to find out more. Okay, so we're going to pop a text screen up so you can take a look at what some of these exercises are I'm going to show you. What I'm also going to do is show you different modifications, because depending where you're at in your postnatal life, there's going to be some things you're going to feel really strong at doing. Others you're going to need a little bit more time. The one thing I do want to say though is before starting any exercises or any exercise program, you must check with your doctor and get his or her okay before starting this or any other exercise program. All right, lecture's over. Let's get started. Okay, the first exercise I want to show you is a bicep curl, and there's a few things you can do. Obviously with just weights, okay? Standing, feet shoulder width apart, your core nice and tight, back straight, head neutral, and you're just going to curl up and slowly lower. A very basic, simple move, but it will build beautiful biceps, and who doesn't like nice curvy biceps? Now, if you don't have dumbbells, there's a few other things you can do. If you have mini bands, and if you checked out that pinned link below, you might just be getting some. You want to put these around your wrist. You want to create some tension in that band, lock your elbows in, and same movement, coming up and slowly lower. Now when you come up to the top of that movement, you want to squeeze, okay? You want to squeeze those muscles. That's activating those bicep muscles, okay? And that's your mini band bicep curl. Now if you have resistance bands, these are great because you can do anything with these too. If you've used them before, you've probably done this, but standing on your band, feet wide enough to create some tension in the band so you're actually getting a workout. Holding the handles, and again, lifting up and slowly lowering and lifting up. Okay, bands break, you grab another one and we keep going. So curling up and lowering down. And again, that's all there is to it. You don't want to rush any of the movements. You're aiming for a 10 to 12 rep range, all right? And then when you finished a full set, you want to give yourself a quick break, about 30 seconds. Now the last thing I want to say about the bicep curl, and actually with any of the most of the exercises I'm going to show you, again, depending where you're at, depending what your labor and delivery was like, standing just might be, you might be fine for a couple exercises and you might find you're too tired, your back is really achy. And I mean, having a baby, that's hard work and you're sore afterwards. So if you have a Swiss ball, I mean, you can use a bench, but a lot of ladies in their postnatal exercises prefer a Swiss ball. A few things about it: it's very comfortable. It also engages a little more core activity, because when you think about it, this is an unstable surface. So now if all of a sudden I grab mini bands or I grab dumbbells, and now I'm going to add this movement in, I also have to automatically, by default, my core really engages to keep me from moving and falling off the Swiss ball. So it also increases the challenge of the exercise overall, and it can be very comfortable for you to get through your complete set. Okay, so those are bicep curls. So we've worked the biceps, now we want to work the triceps. And since I'm already on the Swiss ball, I'm going to stay right where I am. And I'm going to put one of these down. So you want to take your dumbbell. That's what we're going to start with. Grab it with 2 hands, shoulders, elbows in. You don't want them chicken winging out, okay? And you're just going to lower and extend. Okay, and again, sitting on that Swiss ball, because it's an unstable surface, you're just activating some more core, which is great. And it's actually a very comfortable way to do this exercise. Probably more comfortable than standing for a lot of you. Okay, again, you're aiming for that 10 to 12 rep range. If you don't have dumbbells, you can easily do this same overhead extension with your mini band. So I'm actually going to stand up for this one just so I can show you better. So you're going to grab the band behind your back, okay? And all you're going to do is extend up and lower, okay? And obviously you can do that sitting down on the Swiss ball as well. And the same thing with the dumbbells, what I did with the tricep, we did it sitting. If you feel fine doing it standing, you can, but you're probably gonna find it a little more comfortable using the Swiss ball. All right, so we wanna work on our chest muscles. So I'm gonna grab the dumbbells. And again, I'll show you a couple modifications for this one. If you have a bench or a coffee table, feel free to use that. If you don't, what's great about chest press exercise is you can do it right on the floor. And it's a nice stable surface, it's not gonna go anywhere. You wanna take your dumbbells, you wanna stop just where your arms touch the floor. We're not resting, don't come down into a full rest. Finish your set by keeping the muscles active and engaged. So lifting up, coming down slowly, and pushing up again. We're still aiming for that 10 to 12 rep range. This should be very comfortable for you. From the floor, because there's no pressure on hips, knees, or lower back. Okay, perfect. Now, if that feels a little too easy, what you can do is, well, you can always grab heavier weights, but if you have a resistance band and you've got a Swiss ball, let's grab that Swiss ball again. If you want to take the resistance band around your back, okay, let me turn around and show you. So, just like this, okay? And same motion, pushing out and slowly coming back and out. And we're only coming back as far as we can feel. We still want to feel that tension in the band. We don't want to come to a full rest. Okay, the key is keep those muscles engaged and pushing out, okay? And if you are feeling up to it, you're feeling strong enough, you're not having, you know, intense lower back pain, you can do this one from standing as well. Same thing. And press, just like that. All right, well, not the last exercise, but I'm not going to be using the Swiss ball in this one only because it can really play with your balance. So we just want to be really stable and really solid. Being postnatal, we have a lot going on, and sometimes mommy brain kicks in. So I just call this a split squat. We're not going to use a bench. We're not lifting our leg up onto any other structure. We're just going to take a staggered stance, keep the back leg heel off the floor. Okay, dumbbells, one in each hand, and you're just going to come down and raise. And when you come up to the top, squeeze those glutes and lower and raise. Keep your back straight, keep your head neutral. Again, you're looking at that 10 to 12 rep range. When you're coming up on that front leg, you're pushing up through the heel, really driving through that heel, okay? Whatever we do on one side, clearly we have to do on the other. Hitting those 10 to 12, nice squeeze, driving up through the heel, back's nice and straight, core is tight. Okay, so you don't have dumbbells? Not a problem. Split squats are great to do with just your own body weight. A lot of people discount how effective using your body weight is. Now, particularly postnatal, body weight is a great place to start, especially in those first 3 to 6 months when you've been given the okay. So if you're just going body weight, take the same stance, hands on your hips, wherever they're comfortable. Same movement, lower, driving up through the heel and squeeze at the top. Okay, other side, same thing. Up. That's it. That's it. Okay, this last exercise I want to show you is one of my favorites for a couple of reasons. It's really, really good. And it's not just for core, it's not just for lower body, it's actually more full body than a lot of people realize. You need a wall. That's all you need. And these are wall sits, and you may have done them or you may have seen them. And don't discount how effective they are. So to do a proper wall sit, you want your back flat against the wall. Your feet have to be out a bit because you're going to lower into where your knees are at 90 degrees, and you can push a little forward on those toes, on the balls of the feet. Keep your back flat against the wall, and you want to hold this position. Now, if you're just starting out, aim for 20 to 25 seconds. Every time you do it, I challenge you to add an extra 5 seconds and work your way up to a minute and a half. Now, if you're having issues with your back or you're just finding that a little bit tricky, what you can do is if you have one of these, again, and we're going to add movement into the wall sit. So this is like a wall sit and a squat. So there's two things you can do. You can just lower down and hold your wall sit like this. Same thing. Hold it for 20, then 25, then 30, okay? You're going to feel that. Now, if you want to just sort of up the ante, so to speak, we're going to add some movement and make it like a wall squat. So you're going to lower and you're going to lift. Lower and lift. And you've really got to work, you got to keep that core engaged because you've got to make sure that ball is going up and down and not all over the place or you're going to fall and can hurt yourself. And that is your wall squat. Okay, so there you go, 5 key moves that you want to start incorporating into your postnatal workouts, but only after you've spoken with your doctor and he's given you the thumbs up to go ahead. So have that conversation first. Before you go, make sure again you click that pinned comment to go to this link to find out all about the Firm and Tight mini band program. 9 workouts, upper, lower, core, full, everything you need to burn fat, get lean, strong, and gorgeous. I'm Coach Tonya with Critical Bench. Thanks for working out with me today. Give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscription button so you never miss any of our great video content. Take care.